your hands together for the victors of School Song. The Spartan Band extends a warm welcome to our guests from Jefferson with their school song, On Wisconsin. Now the Spartan Band proudly features the McFarland High School dance team with our signature pep band song, Here Is. Crazy little thing called love.
I can push. You're not on. That's the McFarland Band and the McFarland High School dance team. Fans at halftime, don't go anywhere because we have a special treat. Once again from the McFarland High School Band. sports fans, and welcome to the McFarland High School and William J. Rice Field for tonight's matchup between the Jefferson Eagles and your McFarland Spartans. At this time, we'd like to introduce the teams. Up first, please give a warm welcome to the Eagles of Jefferson, who chose to be recognized as a team. The Eagles are coached by Steve G. And now, put your hands together for your McFarland Spartans! The Spartans are coached by Paul Ackley. We'd like to take a moment to hear a special announcement from the Rock Valley Conference, read tonight by your Spartan captains.
Welcome and thank you for supporting Rock Valley Conference Athletics. It has been a long year without fans, and we are happy to have you back in attendance. The Rock Valley Conference takes pride in displaying positive sportsmanship on and off the field. To maintain this standard, we ask all fans to remain positive towards our players, officials, and opponents. Please respect our officials as they are the reason we are able to host this event. Remember that your actions are a reflection of both yourself and your community. Please enjoy tonight's contest and good luck to both teams. Go Eagles and go Spartans.
Cooper Kelly, thank you, Cooper. That's your McFarland football captains. At this time, we ask those who are able to stand and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem, performed by our McFarland High School marching band, conducted by our drum majors, Natalie Branch and Claire Hovland.
Oh, what a beautiful evening. Oh, what a beautiful day. Okay, that's enough for Kate the karaoke. So, on to still starting the pregame here. Tonight's opponent, the Eagles of Jefferson. They are coached by Steve G., a Division III school, 597 students, 3-2 on the season, 2-2, presently in 4th place in the Rock Valley Conference, needing 2 more victories to get into the playoffs this year. They average 23.6 points a game, 215 rushing yards, and 73 passing yards, so they're going to pound it on the ground tonight. They have 12 rushing touchdowns and 5 passing touchdowns. For your McFarland Spartans, coached by Mr. Paul Ackley, Division III, 765 students, 3-3, 3-1 in the conference. Presently 3rd place. They need 1 more victory to get into the playoffs. Averaging 76 yards on the pass and 140 rushing yards on the season so far, and averaging 14.8 points per game. So, have an interesting contest tonight, John, and I'll turn it over to you, and we'll get ready underway here.
Well, the Spartans will receive. They've got to score early. Jefferson, a ball control team. Lucas Frank punches it ahead. Culp's got it at the 29, over the 35, 40. Look at this! 45 midfield, all the way down inside the Jefferson 40-yard line.
As Keith Jackson would say,
wow.
Whoa, Nelly. He really almost broke that all the way, John. Boy, you know, this is similar to last week's game where the opening kickoff, the Spartans opened it up last week with Brandon Dyer taking it into enemy territory right away off the opening kickoff.
Yeah, they're right at the Jefferson 40. So again, Jefferson, a ball control team. You want to make them play from behind. Again, they come in 3-2. Spartans are 3-3. Jefferson lost a game against Elkhorn. They weren't able to play it. That's Quell. Churns ahead for 3 or 4 yards. Cooper Kennedy, number 2, the quarterback, read the sportsmanship message before the game, which was a nice touch. Good crowd here on
I like that
Homecoming.
to involve the players in this stuff early, especially things that deal with sportsmanship, John. I like that.
And receiver to the right and one to the left. Single back. Zadra to the left of Kennedy. Long count as he shifts to the right. Zadra inside the 30 and thrown down after a short gain.
Thrown down by number 66, Brady Lehman, a 6'2", 200-pound senior.
And now we're in a 3rd and 4 situation. Need to get to the 30-yard line. Let's keep it going here. You got good field position to start the game. Keep this drive going. And they're going to run and maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. So it'll be a 4th down for the Spartans. Wind not a factor tonight as it was last week. Again, it's Friday, October 1st, 2021.
A little warm evening tonight, John. Players need to stay hydrated. That'll be important.
Let's get that 1st down.
Gillen in motion. He's always a threat, Dayton, wherever he goes.
So we'll line up 2 on the right. Got to get this play off. Quell gets it.
Oh, you got
25, 20.
Face mask, too.
And that will move the
one.
ball more than likely inside the 10-yard line. We'll see. Got down to the 15, so that's a gain of 19. Everybody in the place thought the Spartans were going to throw it.
Yep.
Now let's see. Last week, penalties were an issue for both teams. Bill says he saw the face mask.
Oh, yeah.
And might have prevented the touchdown.
Well, and worse yet, John, you always get concerned when that face mask gets grabbed about a neck or a head injury when that's same thing when you did these horse collar tackles. You know, you be careful of kids and their safety and their health. So here's a great opportunity for McFarland.
Yeah, we're
get out of the chute real quick here tonight.
1st and down.
Homecoming,
1st and 10.
John.
1st and goal. Zadra, big hole.
Ooh.
Inside the 5, stood up there, picks up
Was the ball blown dead? I see one official with his arm up. I believe it was blown dead just inside the 5-yard line.
Now the market at the 5, so a gain of a couple of yards. 2nd and goal. We have to come out of this with points. No question about it.
Boy, I thought he was going to go further than that, and all of a sudden he hit a brick wall and back he came.
Yeah, some big boys out there for the Eagles. So 2nd down and goal from the 5. Gillen goes in motion from right to left. Quell near the goal line.
Boy, I like the motion on that. Quell just didn't quite get in.
Well, it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 1. Again, we just need to come out of this with points. Make a ball
John,
control
we're not talking
team.
3. We're talking
No, we
6
need
or 7.
a touchdown.
Yep, right out of the chute. Oh, no. Oh, no.
And a penalty marker. Ball is loose, picked up. That ball was snapped. 7th game of the season. You just don't like to see that. Now they're going to run over to the Jefferson sideline.
There is a penalty flag, but looks like they're looking towards the Jefferson sideline to see what they want here.
They're going to decline it, I believe. So procedure declined. Ball is, well, Spartans are going to go for it.
Wow.
You got to get the
Ball's on
touchdown
that,
here.
What, the 2-yard line? That's interesting that they declined that penalty.
Got to score here. Fourth down and goal for the Spartans. Penalty marker. Quell into the end zone, but a penalty. Let's see.
Looks like that thumb is pointing back towards McFarland's direction, John.
And that's the last thing you want to see. Quell did score, but
I am going to tell you tonight here too, John, we actually, right there in the picture, that official, Greg Blum, he does a lot of Big Ten football games. So this is a quality officiating crew that we have here tonight. Procedure
yeah, I'll tell you
again,
what, Bill, they're not
McFarland.
going to decline this one.
No, no, I don't think so.
Oh, my. Get the ball down. You've got. That'll move the ball back to the 7, 4th and goal. Well, they appear to be going for it.
Yeah, let's see what offensive coordinator Pete Willickett has drummed up for this big play
Well,
here.
on the field goal, it would have only been a 24-yarder. So.
Right.
All right, they have the play.
Okay, we're seeing it's move your arms in a circular motion and throw your arms up in the air. So let's see what this play is.
Fake. And nothing there. Didn't fool
No.
Jefferson. And the ball goes over on downs to the Eagles. And a golden opportunity for the Spartans
Yeah.
is lost.
You know what you're hoping there, John, is that people move around and flow with a man in motion. And instead, Jefferson, every player stayed at home.
So not a good start. What appeared to be. And things went bad here pretty quick. So Jefferson will take over at the Spartan 7. They are a ball control team.
Yes, they are.
We'll have a little trouble calling who has the ball for the Eagles. Just
At times, because everything's going to be in as tight as you can be.
yeah, just like that with the wings angled in. Neitzel, the quarterback. I believe that is Mckenzie. And he'll go forward 4. Correction, that's number 4, Jesse Heller. Heller goes out to the 10-yard line.
Heller's 5'11", 160-pound senior. Carried the ball so far 29 times, 207 yards, and 4 touchdowns so far for the Eagles.
So again, Jefferson slowly up to the line of scrimmage.
Brady Gatto in motion, getting the pitch back.
Gatto very quick. He's going to be out over the 15, very close to that first down. Appears to be a yard short.
Gatto's a 6'1", 170-pound senior. 62 rushes, 297 yards, and 1 touchdown so far.
Got a lot of speed. Big
Yeah.
Dylan Hesse over the ball there at 6'1",
That's right.
292.
Well, 78. Noah Houston is 6'5". He's 6'5", 278. A senior.
And you know what, Bill? Nobody's questioning those heights and weights.
No,
Those
I
are
don't think
legit.
so. Those are.
3rd and 2.
Well, is that Gatto? Who's got it?
And we lost it.
32. Patrick Rogers, 6 foot, 176-pound senior.
All the way out to the 24-yard line. That'll move the sticks. Bill, I was at a game last Saturday watching South Beloit play, and they ran a play into the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, you were telling
Referee
me.
blew it dead, and the quarterback's running down the sideline for a touchdown. And because the whistle blew, they had to come back and bring it back, much to the disagreement of the
Yeah, this
fans,
is all just a lot of trickeration. Kind of remind you of old Rex Kern of Ohio State, John,
Yeah,
way
it's,
back
you
in
know,
the
that
day.
old school football.
Yep. Gatto in motion again.
And gets stood
Nice
up.
defense at
Maybe
time.
gets a yard. Good defense by the Spartans. Bill, we're already nearing the 6-minute mark in the first quarter.
Yeah, we're going to go pretty quick here, I think, tonight, John. But again, we said that last week, and
Yes, we did.
and we were here till well after 9:30 last week, although it wasn't an overtime game.
So the 3-yard gain will make it 2nd and 7.
Nice little picture of some of the Jefferson kids who made it up for the game.
We just needed to get points on the board there on that first drive. So going to ask a lot of the defense here. That's a battle at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, double handoff
Yeah,
in the
and
backfield.
again, out near the 30,
Yeah,
over the
that's gonna be a
35 to the
first
37.
Down and number 4, Jesse
Heller with his 2nd carry, 5'11", 160-pound senior. Yeah, we said we'd get fooled a few times.
Yep, that
Bill,
went from the quarterback to Gatto to Heller.
And again, Spartans and everybody that plays Jefferson knows what to expect. The problem is,
But you don't.
you got to know what they're going to run when they do, because
Point.
they
Yep.
mix it up nicely.
And you got to stay at home. You got to stay at home.
So 1st and 10, ball at the 36-yard line of the Eagles. Gatto got some running room. Out over the 40 to the 43-yard line. Now the Eagles starting to pick up about 6-7 yards a play. So 2nd down. We're under 5 minutes to go in the
Right.
first quarter. Again, this is going to be when Jefferson has that ball. They're going to have it unless they break a big play. They're going to have it.
And
6,
this is
7
an important
minutes.
game for them also, John. They need 2 more wins to get into the playoffs.
And I believe they have
We're at-
Edgerton and East Troy yet,
Yes,
maybe?
they do. Yep, you are 100% correct.
So 2nd down. Neitzel, the quarterback. Hand off into Spartan territory, all the way down to the 45-yard line. See what number that was, Bill.
I think that was Gatto again, John.
So the ball's going to be at the 46 now. Jefferson in Spartan territory. Again, the key to beating the Eagles is get them down early and make
Yep.
them play from behind.
34 is in the backfield now. Ethan Diekman, 5'9", 168-pound senior.
They do what they do well. Here's a pitch. Running room, 45, 40,
15,
sideline, 30,
20,
cuts it back up. That's Heller, pushed out of bounds, just outside the 20-yard line. Again, the clock
I'll tell you,
will
even as
run.
I'm sitting here watching this, I mean, I'm having a hard time times knowing who's got the ball coming out of that backfield.
And if we're fooled, imagine if you're out on that field.
Yes, actually at ground level. Now look at that sportsmanship by Gillen right there. I love it.
Well, the good news is, too, they have uniforms now that's easy to call the number. We were talking a few years ago. It wasn't easy. You throw a blanket over that whole offense. Gatto, right side, cuts it up, inside the 20, inside the 15, inside the 10, still going near the goal line, finally goes out of bounds. Inside the 2-yard line where it'll be first and goal. Remember, this drive started on the
7
Jefferson
yards.
7.
Well, I'll tell you, Gatto, it's nice that pitch back, and then he can kind of see where the blocking and where the holes are, and boy, he hits it quick and accelerates. Nice job.
Yeah, they do what they do well.
Yes, they do. And again, John, just looking at the size of that line.
First and goal.
And I mean, they are shoulder to shoulder. And Gatto goes through
into the end zone.
Untouched.
For the touchdown is Gatto. Jefferson on the board with 3:07 to go here in the first quarter. So a 93-yard, 3:07. 93-yard drive for the Eagles after the Spartans get shut down.
5, 6. 10 plays, John. 10 plays and 93 yards.
And this is Frank to attempt the extra point.
Made 15 out of 16 so far.
That one is good. Line drive, but it's through and it counts. And it's 7-0 Jefferson. And again, would have, could have, should have. Spartans on that drive showing they are going to have their hands full shutting down the Eagles. So Jefferson goes up 7-0. There's a look at that extra point. Yeah, kind of a line drive.
That's
so no
like
surprises
said,
here. Everybody kind of knew what Jefferson would do offensively, and Spartans not able to stop it.
Right.
All on the ground. 93-yard drive. Now your Spartans got to come back. You don't want to get 2 scores behind Jefferson because
no, not at all. All right, John, time for me to mention our stellar staff for tonight. We have the Queen, Stephanie Miller, here tonight. We have Andrew, the Bearded Wonder Mastermind Day, BB, Benny Becks, and Patrick, Hasty Tasty. So thanks a lot again. Those of you in Jefferson that are maybe viewing your first ball game this year, our staff, I mean, the quality of pictures and the replays and the graphics and everything are nothing but first rate. So thanks to our staff. They're just wonderful. They do a great job.
Frank's kickoff fielded. We're going to get a nice
Wow,
return here all the way out to the Spartan 48-yard line. And that was Dayton Gillen. So you get on that turf, you never know what kind of roll you're going to get.
Right, so you got a pretty clean pickup on that and took it straight ahead.
3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Jefferson up now 7-0. Spartans got to get something going.
Important game here, too, tonight for the Spartans. They want to kind of solidify that playoff berth by getting a win here tonight rather than going to the last 2 games, especially with next week being down at first place Monroe.
3 receivers to the right. Zadra will go in motion back into the backfield. He'll get the handoff midfield and stood up at the 48-yard line of Jefferson. So he'll pick up 4, so it'll bring up 2nd down and 6.
You know what's interesting, John? It seems like Zadro, he's had about 4 runs. It seems like he's hitting a hole in there, and all of a sudden, boom, he hits a wall, and he's on his way back where he came from.
That line's
Strong
pushing
tackling.
the defensive line back a little bit, but
linebackers, whatever, filling those gaps.
Kennedy
Hooper,
to throw.
First attempt of the night.
That's going to be overthrown out of bounds, intended for Gillen. And that will bring up 3rd down and 6.
Yep. John, interesting stat here, too. In the first quarter of games, Jefferson has outscored their opponents 68-13. And in the first quarter, McFarland hasn't scored this year.
Third down. Receiver complete.
Nice
That's
job.
Gillen.
And there's to Gillen.
That'll be a first down. He's down to the 38-yard line. Tell you, though, you can see with Jefferson, though, if they get that ball and they just control the clock, the other teams are not getting a lot of possessions.
Nope. It's like you better... they say it used to be Bo Ryan basketball and that. You treasure every possession you get because you know you're going to be limited with the number of times you get a ball. You get possession. Same goes in football here.
2:10 to go here in the first quarter. Quell, penalty marker. He'll get to the line of scrimmage no more. And a penalty marker thrown into the heart of that line, and that's going to be an illegal shift, if I'm reading it correctly.
Sure, that'll be declined.
And you called it. Spartans get a gain of a yard, so it's going to bring up second down and 9. 2:04 to go here in the first quarter.
Homecoming tonight, John. You kind of wonder how all the week's activities and that sometimes affect kids' play on Friday night.
Yeah.
With all the action and things that have gone on in the past week. So you hope they get refocused to play a big game here tonight.
Well, 35 still goes forward.
There he goes. That's ahead of steam.
Going to be close to the line. It is a first down. So again, Spartans, second possession here, and again moving the ball on the Eagles.
Chase Quells had 2 very nice runs here in the first quarter. I'll tell you what, he gets ahead of steam up and going downhill. He's a very tough kid. Little locomotive.
2 to the
bowl you
left.
over.
Quell will line up to the right of Kennedy. Pass out on the flat, complete. 25, 20. Pushed out of bounds. Should be a first down. See where they mark it. Now they're going to mark it very close. Looks like it might be just a little bit short.
Tell you, Dayton, he's a threat every time he gets the ball, John. 15 catches, 137 yards, and 3 TDs coming into tonight's ball game for the 6 foot 1 inch, 180-pound junior.
Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Second down and a yard. Ball at the 18 of Jefferson. Quell going to get the first down. He'll get inside the 15. That could be the last play of the first quarter. So first down for the Spartans. Ball at the 15-yard line of the Jefferson Eagles. Again, wind not a factor tonight. Up to the line quickly. Spartans on 1st and 10. Receiver wide to the right and wide to the left. Again, Quell, the single back. Quell got some room down around the 10. He'll pick up 5. Nice job by Chase Quell, and a nice job by that offensive line opening up the holes.
Yes, they are. Gunther Switzer, Keats Dislin, Austin Miller, Austin Bindle, and Zach Stork.
And
nice
clock
job.
runs out here on Spartans and the Eagles in the first quarter. It's Jefferson 7, McFarland nothing. By the way, this is Spartans game number 442. Career all-time winning and losing 241, 193, and 7. But we have struggled against the Jefferson Eagles. Haven't played Jefferson for a lot of years back into our history, but Jefferson leads this series 11-3. This has just been a tough one for the Spartans. Their last win was a big win over Jefferson. That game played out up at La Follette a couple of years back on I think it was a Saturday night, and it was about 80 degrees and humid as humid. But 7-0 here for Jefferson.
The 3:07 mark of the first quarter, a 4-yard run by Gatto, and the extra point by Frank made it our 7-0 score right now. Let me make this announcement right now, John. Our McFarland Cable TV channel 982 is a function of the Village of McFarland producing high school sports as a result of a community survey and fan interest indicating viewers like you at home as well as fans in attendance desire this type of programming. I encourage you to inform your village officials by way of an email, a phone call, etc., how much you enjoy these high-quality productions. Positive efforts of our McFarland youth deserves to be recognized in all forms of media, the State Journal, Thistle, Cable Channel 982, and, of course, our website, YouTube, McFarland Cable. So once again, thanks for all your support. And again, I can tell you, if you go to YouTube, McFarland Cable, you can view this game later tonight, tomorrow, next week, whenever you want to. We got games going back 4 or 5 years. So
2nd down and 5 for the Spartans at the Jefferson 10-yard line. We need not say how we need to get points here on this possession. Cuso and Morris go in motion from left to right. Here comes Gillen. Inside pitch, gets a good block. Good coverage, though, by Jefferson. They're going to lose yards on this, and that's going to set up a 3rd and 10. Got a block, but Jefferson wasn't fooled.
Nope.
Now they're actually going to mark this at, see where they mark it. Yeah, looks like it's going to be 3rd down and 10 for the Spartans.
Boy, they really had a lot of pursuit on that, John.
So again, twice now, the 2nd time on our 2nd possession inside the 20-yard line. Got to cash and carry here, need some points. Going to throw into the end zone. Gillen, oh, interference, no question about it. No question about it. The defender never saw the ball and makes contact with Gillen. We'll take it, assuming that's the call.
Here you get to see the replay. Slow it down. Oh, yeah, 81 just, or 84.
Well, now you're going to get the ball. Spartans are ready to go up to the line of scrimmage. Let's see where they're going to mark this, though. There's going to be a discussion.
Peyton Phillips, 6'1", 167-pound junior, was individual called for the pass interference. Well, I tell you, Gillen's such a great athlete in that he almost still came down with that, John.
11:10 to go here in the first half. Again, discussion as far as where this ball is going to be placed.
I'm going to quick mention this right now, too. We have upcoming next week, Spartans are away at Monroe. And the following Friday, October 15th, it will be senior night against Edgerton, the Crimson Tide. So important, if you can, to get out here and show your support for those seniors that will be finishing up their careers on that evening. As well as, boy, we have a major volleyball game coming up, John, which I'm going to have the pleasure of doing with you.
Well, Bill,
Undefeated.
This is a little confusing here. It's
is.
not going to be a 1st down for the Spartans. Ball's going to be placed at the 9-yard line. Boy, not a bad penalty for Jefferson when you think about it.
Not at all.
So 3rd down and 3 for the Spartans. Well, going to get near the 5, but he's going to be, I believe, short of the 1st down. Now you got another decision to make here. Let's see where.
Chase Quell ran the ball 7 times for 44 yards unofficially in the first quarter, John. He had a nice start to the ball game.
Let's see where they move. Is it going to be a 1st down? It is. It's a 1st down. Again, lengthy. I don't know what took so long. Well, Bill, here you go. You got 4 plays to knock it in from 5 yards. No turnovers here. Again, we kind of were our worst enemy.
Pounded up the middle. Pounded up the middle.
Well, cuts it back up near the goal line.
Boy, he is close. Good call and a good run by Chase. What I like there, too, when he saw the contact coming, lowered the shoulder.
Well, and Gillen came left to right and then wound up lining up as another blocker there.
Right, nice job.
Well, going to be short. Now it's going to be 3rd down and goal from the 1. Silent crowd over here for the Spartans. People should be on their feet. They should be excited. I shouldn't be the most excited person here.
We should hear these bleachers being stomped on, huh, John?
3rd down and goal.
Oh,
Did he get in? Did he get in?
Little
Yes.
mix up on the handoff, but they managed to pull it off.
Chase Quell. But again, you got good blocks up front. And he finds his way into the end zone, and the Spartans are a point away from tying this one up with 9:54 to go here in the first half.
That was important because that might be the last time the Spartans get the ball before halftime, John.
Roeder will hold. Folk will kick. Snap, place, ball, plenty of leg. Extra point is good, and we're tied at 9:54 remaining here in the first half. Really like what the Spartans did there offensively again.
Yep. It was
taking it down the field, and again, they got good field position to start that drive. And now you got to ask your defense to hold Jefferson.
Somehow do that. John,
But think about it, Bill. We are at 9:54 in the first half. Spartans have had 2 possessions.
Right.
Jefferson just one possession. But hey, you go 93 yards on your drive. You don't need the ball that many times.
Yep.
Folk will be kicking off.
Oh, John, is this building up to be another overtime game?
Well, who knows?
You know, I'll tell you what, I enjoyed that extra money in my paycheck after last week's overtime game.
Yeah, I told Paul Ackley last Saturday, I said that was your 155th game as a head coach. We've only had 5 head coaches here.
Yeah, well, that's,
And the majority of those, Bill Rice and Paul Rice, and then Scott Rice in between the two. And then we had a couple of coaches for the first 5 years of the program back in the 60s. So here's Folk, teed it up at the 40. Ah, look at that. Ball is loose. So be careful you don't overrun the coverage. We almost did. I think that was number 3 on the return for the Eagles. And that was John Lenz. I keep looking out there for a number 9 of former Jefferson Eagle Andy Vogel. Andy's relay record was broken last year by the Jefferson Eagles. If you've ever been to a Jefferson basketball game, you know Andy because he's been on the scores table for a lot of years over there.
I said, people, we will make sure this telecast is not only informative but entertaining. John is a master of wealth.
There's Heller, still goes. Looked like they had him stacked up, but he'll get the ball into Spartan territory. Gonna pick up 5 when it's all said and done.
That was his 4th carry for 51 yards. Brady Gatto has 6 carries for 52 yards. A nice 1-2 punch so far for Jefferson.
Tied up at 7. Neitzel, the quarterback. Gatto. 45. Down he goes. Going to be short of the first down. Nice tackle there. I believe that was Quell on the tackle.
Big play here, John. 4th and 2.
So ball right at the 45-yard line. Again, it's going to be 4-down territory likely here for Jefferson anyway. Near the 8.5-minute mark to go.
I hope you people at home marvel at the picture that we're getting off our crew here. This is just wonderful.
3rd and 2. Handoff, Heller. Inside the 40, look out, there he goes.
He's gone.
He goes 45 yards for the touchdown. With 8:12 to go here in the first half. Here's a look at that one. And Heller cuts it back up.
Who had him by the jersey?
That was O'Brien had him by the jersey, but got some good blocking there and not much you can do.
Nope.
So 13-7 now with Frank's extra point on its way. Jefferson 2 for 2 now, 2 possessions and 2 scores. Good snap, ball placed, another line drive, it gets through. And it's 14-7 now, Jefferson Eagles.
Time, John?
8-12. Pretty short drive for Jefferson that time.
Yep.
So again, didn't write that down, but about a 60-yard drive maybe.
Yeah, that started, I want to say, on about the 40-yard line. So, yeah, about a 60-yard.
Again, if Spartans would have scored on that first drive, everybody would be perfect on their possessions.
You're correct. John, I was going to finish what I mentioned. We have a huge volleyball game coming up. October 7th, undefeated. McFarland Spartans finished second in the state last year versus the Broadhead Cardinals. Undefeated this year, finished second in the state last year in their division. So you get a chance. Volleyball, Thursday, October 7th, 6:30, high school, or else tune into our broadcast.
Yeah, we don't want to be outdrawn
entertaining.
by the Broadhead fans because everybody in town in Broadhead will be coming out for that one. So that'll be a full Broadhead section for sure.
I can tell you, I actually, since my son's at Broadhead, I watched the Broadhead East Troy, who's had an excellent volleyball tradition. Broadhead traveled well to East Troy for that game a couple nights ago.
Here come the Spartans, and down he goes at the 30-yard line. That's Dyer. Oh, we got a little extracurricular out here. Player's shoe is off, but
unnecessary. I'm sure he's going to be fixing that shoe so he doesn't have to go over and face Coach G right now.
Because that'll...
So unnecessary.
Unless it's offsetting. We'll see. Easy way out these days. Just call it on both sides. And
at times, yeah.
Pretty obvious. And there it is. So good field position. We'll take it. Of course, we only see the push. We don't hear if something was said or what happened before that. But Spartans will get it at the 45-yard line. They're 45 with 8:07 to go here in the first half.
Okay, let's see if we can match it.
Third possession for the Spartans, and whistle blows. Timeout Jefferson.
John,
counting up players, looks like they had all 11 out there.
A couple more announcements here. Upcoming programming on our local station here, Throwback Thursdays. Go back in time every Thursday night, watch an old McFarland school event or a McFarland cable program, or reminisce about the good old days. Maybe you'll see someone you know, or maybe you'll even see yourself. Next Thursday's Throwback, October 7th, starting at 9 o'clock, is from October 7th, 2011. McFarland High School announcements, followed by October 7th, 2005, McFarland Boys Football versus Verona. And we also have Senior Film Fridays every first, third Friday of the month at 2 and 6 during the day. McFarland Senior Outreach Services teaming up with McFarland Cable to provide some theme programming to the senior community. October's theme is October Horror. Tune in on October 8th to watch House on the Haunted Hill from 1959. Gee, I was 11 years old in 1959, and John, where were you in 1959?
Wasn't born yet.
Wasn't
Close.
born yet.
Close. Hey, 1st and 10. Quell gets a yard. Nothing more. Under 8 minutes to go in the first half. Again, Jefferson on top, 14-7.
Chase Quell, 11 carries for 47 yards so far.
We said this would be a quick game, and it is.
Yep.
Kennedy calls the signals. Receiver to the right and left. Looks to the air. Got a receiver open. Cuso incomplete. Oh, what might have been.
Look at that sportsmanship, John. I gotta emphasize that. I just love that when kids do that.
Yeah, we're going to look at that one again.
Yep.
What might have been.
Just a little bit high. Cuso could have pulled it in, but it was a little high. You know, that's kind of McFarland's one of their pet plays, isn't it, John? Trying to slot back down the gut. We've seen that opened up.
Remember seeing that one a few years ago, and a player wide open. And
big plays.
3rd down and 9 for the Spartans. Gillen cuts it up. He's got the 1st down. Hang on to the ball. He'll be stacked and thrown back. Forward progress should get him to the 41-yard line, and that'll move the sticks. Nicely thrown ball by Cooper Kennedy.
I got to tell you, look at this. This was almost a pick 6 going the other way.
So nice job by Gillen with the yards after the completion. 1st and 10, ball at the Jefferson 41.
Yep, his 3rd catch for 32 yards.
Well, down he goes. Maybe gets a yard, but a penalty marker thrown in the heart of that offensive line.
Aiden Boehm throwing his arms up, so he got chopped from behind.
That's going to walk it back. And it's a hold.
Holding.
Which is what we would have expected in that vicinity of the flag. It's going to move it back inside Spartan territory. It's going to make it 1st and 25. Well, let's see. 21. So 1st and 21. Under 7 minutes to go here in the 1st half. Let's keep that ball moving, Spartans. Fake handoff. Looking. Culp.
Just
almost
overthrew Devin Culp. Boy, he had him, didn't he, John?
Tell you what, Bill, we're going to break one of those sooner or later. Looked up here like might have had a chance to catch that, but he didn't put his hands up, so I'm guessing it was not as close as it looked from our vantage point.
Yep.
Yeah, nicely thrown ball, but just led him a little too much. 6:45 to go.
So Spartans actually getting some shots downfield here, John, that have been open.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job of mixing it up between the run, primarily from Quell, and then Kennedy putting it into the air here. So 2 to the left, 2 to the right. A little trickery here. Gillen's going to throw, got a man wide open. Caught inside the 20, still going down to the 15-yard line.
Trickeration by the offensive coordinator, Mr. Pete Willickett. Great job, Pete. That's a great call.
Nice job by Chase Quell and a nice thrown ball. Look at Gillen here.
Quell to Gillen.
Get him air that one out. Nice job. All right, here we are again inside the 20-yard line.
That is fun football to watch, and fun football, I'm sure, for the kids to be a part of.
Timeout Jefferson.
That's fun. That's just fun to see.
Especially Gillen, you know, coming this direction and throwing back. And there was no one near.
Nope.
Chase Quell, like chasing down a fly ball.
Yeah, it was just a matter whether he could see that ball right into his hands on that, John. Sometimes the real easy ones like that are the hardest ones. So good answer so far for the Spartans back on Jefferson's 2nd touchdown, John. So let's hope they can punch it in here. Get back to even.
It's been an offensive thrill show here.
Yeah.
Spartans mixing it up.
Entertaining ball game, John.
Yeah, you gotta.
So far. 2 contrasting styles of play here.
Jefferson doing what they do well, and
yep.
Spartans throwing a little bit of everything out here at the Eagles. Ball's going to be at the 15-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10, 6:26 time on the clock. Jefferson uses their 2nd of 3 timeouts here in the 1st half. They are leading 14-7, but the Spartans are on the move. Kennedy, Gillen, inside the 10, still going, pushed out of bounds, around the 5-yard line.
I just like getting the ball in Gillen's hands, especially when he's out there in the open field, John.
And they are going to mark it at the 5. It should be a first down.
I said Dayton coming into the game tonight, 15 catches, 137 yards, and 3 TDs through the air. So
it is a first down, first and goal.
First and goal.
Punch it in, Spartans. Zadra. Is he in?
Zadra will get in.
Touchdown! Spartans answer back with 6:07 to go here in the first half. Zadra, 14-13, chance to tie it up here. Mason Folk will try to get that extra point. Place, kick.
Boy, he's
Plenty
got
of
such
leg.
a good leg, John.
And we are tied at 14 with 6:07. Bill, how long was that drive? That was a 2 minutes?
6:07. It was a 2-minute and 5-second drive.
And we are tied. Boy, the Spartans offensively, 3 possessions, 2 scores, and the one they didn't score on, they got down as close as, what, the 1 yard line?
You know, you must, as they say in a lot of sports and everything, you got to play in the present. But boy, if you could go back to that first series, John, how important that was to not have the opportunity to knock in 7 points there on that first drive. So
what we've got to do now is defense has got to prove that they can stop the Eagles.
Yep.
And we can do it.
Yeah,
so Folk will tee it up.
We mention our staff again: Stephanie the Queen Miller, Andrew Day, BB Benny Becks, and Patrick Tasty. Thanks a lot, you guys. You just make John and my job so much easier with these great graphics and
look at this
audio.
one. Tough bounce. Ball's loose. Spartans on it. Hey, how about that? That chip shot over that front line of 8.
What a great. Well, I can tell you, McFarland has seen the way that Jefferson is lining up on these kickoffs, John. And they are leaving, really, that was a large gap in there, John.
Just can't tell you how valuable Mason Folk is.
Yep.
Now, he hasn't had to punt tonight, but boy, that was a key last week.
Right. But I mean, just the precision to drop that ball into that area. But I mean, that area was really big. I don't know.
Who recovered that? Now, we apologize. We didn't pick up who it was. Now, a little bit of confusion here. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Spartans at the Eagles 35. They get it right back. They've run a nice mix of pass and run here.
Yes, they
so
have,
far in
John.
the first half.
Yep.
Kennedy forced out of the pocket.
Be smart.
Airs it up. Uh-oh, this is trouble. Knocked away. Kind of an offensive player playing defense there, but incomplete.
Yep.
Boy, Jefferson, good rush. Just a single man there chasing down Kennedy.
You know, Cooper should, you know, I said in his first couple of games he threw 6 interceptions or something, and the last couple of games he's really improved on his decision making. That one, I think he probably would have been better done just to unload it and out of bounds and say, let's go to second down.
Well,
he didn't want to turn it right back over to Jefferson right there, but got away with it. So
yeah, let's just keep it going.
Yep, convert
Second
right
down.
now.
So Cuso and Morris will go in motion.
Boy,
from
that's
left
an
to
overload to the short side of the field.
Right. Means they're going to come this way. Nope. Quell cuts it up. Stood up at about the 32. Going to be well short of the first down. Again, keep possession. 3rd down and 7 ball at the 32. They need to get to the 25.
What a beautiful night, John, huh?
It is.
Actually, we got a little cooler breeze coming in right now. Beautiful night.
I think the warmest place tonight is in the press box.
Yeah.
It's probably 10 degrees warmer up here. Third down, looking to the sideline. Not the worst thing if there's some confusion here to take a timeout. You've got all three. Handoff, tripped up. Good second effort. Going to get short of the first down by about a yard. We'll see where they mark his knee, though. Yeah, they're going to mark that at the 27, so going to be fourth down and a couple. No hesitation for the Spartans. Big play. Two receivers to the left. Single back again to Kennedy's left. Gillen goes in motion. Straight ahead, not going to get it, and the ball's going to go over on downs to the Eagles. Ouch. Now with 4:33 to go here in the first half, another failed opportunity by the Spartans. Again, 4 possessions now. They've scored twice. 2 they didn't score on. Definitely were looking good, but unable to come up with that first down play on the 4th and 2. But here come the Eagles.
You couldn't have a more tighter formation than what they play out of.
Here's Heller.
Uh-oh.
Gets away. There he goes. Cuts it up. Finally thrown down way at the 48-yard line. And Hahn with the tackle. Boy, you got to tackle him low.
Yep, his 6th carry for 82 yards.
4:15.
Including a 45-yard touchdown run.
4:15 time on the clock now. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Inside handoff. There he goes. Plenty of running room. Nobody's going to catch him.
And that is
Gatto's going to go for the score. He's going to go 53 yards. Oh my! You get stopped on a 4th and 2. And then the Eagles get the ball and they come back in a couple of plays. They're on the board and they are now up 20-14.
Gatto's 2nd touchdown run of the night. He had a 4-yard touchdown run at 3:07 in the first quarter. And a 53-yarder time, John?
3:55.
I keep asking John that because where I'm seated, I cannot see.
Less than a minute on the drive, I believe. Nice run by Gatto. Line drive kick, it's through, it counts. It's 21-14, Jefferson. Oh boy.
That hurt, John.
Eagles stop us on a 4th and 2, take over. And they go the distance to go up 21-14.
Yep, that hurt a little bit, John.
Yeah, you got the big turnover on the recovering that fumble on the kick. Just unable to cash in. And again, Jefferson's a team. You got to take every advantage you can to score.
Especially like we keep emphasizing, John, the limited number of possessions you're going to get in a ball game against them with their ball control offense they have. A nice picture of Greg Blum. He must not have a Big Ten game this weekend. Watched that good official grow up since he was a little young boy in that, growing up through the ranks, and he does a lot of officiating, worked his way up, and basketball and football, does a real nice job in all sports. Quality person.
Frank will tee it up. 3:55 to go. Now you got to make sure.
Let's see if they boot it deep or a squibber, Jen. They've tried both.
Going along. It's going to go over
long.
Dyer's head, and he over the shoulder catch, drives him back to the 10. Cuts it up and down he goes, out at about the 23-yard line. Now, Bill, you got to move the sticks a couple of times here because you don't want to give Jefferson the ball back here.
Move the sticks and do not make a mistake yourself, John.
Again, 3 possessions, 3 scores for the Eagles.
Yep.
Can't do any better than that.
Nope.
So 1st and 10, ball's at the 23. A lot of time here in the first half. That's why we're saying we got to move the sticks a few times and Spartans with a late entry. And again, looks like a little bit of confusion possibly. And now another player coming out on the field. You got 3 timeouts, might need one here. Maybe not. Quell straight ahead out over the 25 to about the 27. He'll pick up about 3 yards. Going to bring up 2nd down and 7. Clock rolling. Quiet crowd here tonight. 2nd down and 7. Kennedy calls the signals.
Oh, here we go again. We're going to try it again.
Airs it out. He's got a receiver. Oh, interference. Oh, where's the flag? Oh, my. Oh, my. That wasn't even close. Oh, my. Where's your sideline official here? Gillen's throw. Watch this. Oh, my. Officials are going to say that was timed perfectly, and as far as everybody's concerned, it was. But, boy, that was close. Doesn't matter what we think. It's what the officials say, and they say that's an incomplete pass. Here's the problem, though.
When I saw it back in slow motion, that was pretty close, John.
Yes. Good call.
Yeah, I think it was. I
3:11
really do think
to
that
go.
was a good call. I don't think it was interference.
3rd and 7.
Oh, Quell.
Here comes Quell. Can he get the first down? Pushed out at the 35. He's going to get the first down. 3:05. Clock is stopped. The sticks move. That was big. Nice job by Chase Quell.
You know, I don't know when I, just to go back to that, when I do look at it, I think that
might have been timed perfectly.
That was really timed perfectly, I think. When I saw it live the first time, I thought same thing. He got there early, but when you saw it back on the replay, I think that was boom, boom. He was right there. So I'm going to say good call.
Credit to the officials there that.
Sadra, got tripped up.
They get shy of the 40-yard line. Under 3 minutes to go. Spartans have proven, though, they can move the ball against Jefferson. I don't know if that was.
Quell's been the workhorse so far. 16 carries, 67 yards. Sadra, 6 carries for 15 yards so far in the first half here, John.
We just do not want to give the ball back.
Nope,
to
just
Jefferson.
no mistakes.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Dangerous pass. Gillen thrown back. And that should be a flag there, but it's not. Whistle blew. He still goes down. Just going to say. That whistle blew, and he went down a good 3 seconds afterwards. Ball's going to be out at the 42-yard line. Now it's 3rd down and 3. Dangerous pass,
3.
though.
That was. You got to be careful with that pass. You're right.
You risk that
That's got a pick 6 written all over it.
Big play for the Spartans.
Yep. Got to convert this and keep possession.
Gillen.
Get it to your money, man.
45, midfield, still going down the sidelines. Nice job by Dayton Gillen. Boy, I thought he was just going to go out of bounds, but he tight ropes.
Get it to your money, man.
Look at this replay.
Yep.
Again, Gillen got it at the 40.
Great move.
Avoids a tackle.
Another move.
And
right do I
here,
like what number 11, Devin Culp there. Rather than block in the back, he laid off and allowed Gillen to get another probably 8 yards on that. So excellent
42.
decision by number 11 Culp not to block in the back on that.
1st and 10 for the Spartans. They'll go 2 wide right. Ball at the 45-yard line of the Jefferson Eagles here. 1:42 to go in the half. Kennedy, lot of time, forced out of the
he
pocket.
wanted to go long. Yep.
And that one,
boy,
knocked down.
Make sure of those. Throw it well out of bounds and well beyond the line of scrimmage.
Boy, he had a lot of time back there, but again, Jefferson expecting the pass. looked, and finally
He
forced
wanted
out
to go
of the
long.
pocket.
Yep.
And this became dangerous here. Timeout, Spartans. Boy, nice defensive play. Spartans with all 3 timeouts, so they'll take one with 1:34 to go here in the first half.
I got a feeling it's fairly warm on that field. I see a lot of kids with helmets off, and boy, I can tell you that sweat is rolling.
Well, I
John.
tell you what,
It's humid day.
we are
humid
in
evening.
we are in a severe drought here, and I'm
Yes.
not just using that term, but were this a grass field, and were the Spartans playing soccer and football on this field, I wonder what it would look like at this time of the season.
Might as well be playing in the parking lot, John, huh?
It'd be hard as a rock for one. and
Set up a couple goalposts on either end of the parking lot and play out there. So
One, when you think about it, with these are kind of maintenance-free fields.
yes,
You're not watering, you're not
right.
putting stripes on it, you're not too worried about the elements. Seeing more and more of these types of fields going in at
Yes, you are.
schools of all sizes.
Right. Just because they can be so multi-purpose.
Second down and 10, 3 to the right. Kennedy. Oh, in and out of the hands.
Of Dyer, I believe.
We got to hang on to those. Third down and 10. Clock stops with 1:31.
Big play. Cannot turn this ball over here to Jefferson.
No, because
Not with the speed they have with Gatto and Heller. I mean, just on the ground, they're a threat to go all the way every time they carry it.
we have not proven yet we can stop them. They're
Yep.
3 for 3.
Fans hollering encouragement.
Kennedy rolls out, looking, going to air it out deep. That's going to be overthrown, not by much.
Boy, that was close. Boy, we have almost hit on a lot of home run balls tonight, John, huh?
And we're going to
Again,
eventually, we're going to
sportsmanship
get
right
one.
there, fixing the pads.
Now, Spartans aren't going to risk this. They are going to, well, it appeared that they might be kicking it away, but it does not look like that's the case on a 4th and 10, the ball at the 45. And if we don't get the first down here, you're going to give Jefferson the ball with pretty good field position, though the Eagles just have 1 timeout remaining.
There comes Folk.
So we are going to kick it away. What we were expecting there.
Probably
but,
try and get a 5-yard, try and draw them offside, I guess.
well, Jefferson, they're not going to put anybody deep. And a timeout.
I myself, John, would just say you're down 1 touchdown, punt them deep, and get into halftime at 21-14, John. That would be my approach to it, because boy, if you try something cute here and it fails, you put them right around midfield and you're in your own territory. And we've seen, John, they've had 2 53 and a 45-yard touchdown run. It just takes either Heller or Gatto just a little seam, and boy, they can be gone, because
Well,
once they get open.
Plus the Eagles will get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah.
Life is good here tonight at
But
McFarland
that's
High
why we're
School.
sitting up here, John. And you want to know what? It's a beautiful night. It's homecoming weekend.
It is.
And you want to know what's nice? The kids are getting to celebrate homecoming this year, John.
We've got one of our bigger crowds.
Not worried
certainly,
about
of the year.
the.
Folk is back. Jefferson still nobody deep.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they're looking for trickeration here.
Good snap. High Sailor. Oh, the Jefferson player.
Wow.
Fortunately, it was near the sidelines, but he lost sight of that ball. The
It
ball
just
almost went.
amazes me, Jen, why when balls are punted, how many players from the team that's receiving the ball wind up around the ball when it bounces or when it lands. And then when it starts rolling, how they still are running at or close to the ball. I just don't understand what's your purpose of doing that.
Well, Jefferson will have the ball back at the 9 with 1:17 to go. Each team with one timeout. We'll
and you know
see.
the thing is, John, with Jefferson, you're going to say, well, they'll just sit on it and run plays. Hey, but one of their plays can go the length of the field very easily.
As we've seen.
Yep. Just got to be careful. Can't give them the big play.
1st and 10 from the 9. Here's the pitch back. That's Heller. Got running room. There he goes. They get a block. It's trouble. Still going all the way out near the 45-yard line. Jefferson, they're not going to need a lot of time here.
No.
To move that ball. This could be a backbreaker for the Spartans. And Heller, though, again, give credit to Heller. He just waits for his blockers.
And look at the blocking.
You got linemen 20 yards down the field because he waited for him to catch up, and then he just keeps going.
Yep.
So they're going to mark the ball at the 42-yard line.
Thanks again. I have to, our staff that provides us with all these replays, I'm sure no matter where you're watching this game, you have to just really say, wow, this is a Class A production right here.
1:07 to go. Clock is stopped. 1st and 10 Eagles. Knights will look at a pass. Got a receiver complete inside the 40. Stays in bounds.
First pass of the night went to Joel Martin, 6 foot 2 inch, 199-pound senior. He has caught 3 touchdown passes so far this year, so they do throw it once in a while, John.
Look at the Eagles. And off Heller, spins forward inside the 30, still going down near the 28-yard line. 45 seconds to go. The Eagles with a timeout. Heller's going to pick up 8 to make it a 2nd and 2. 40 seconds to go now here in the first half.
Do you like this stat, John? Heller has carried the ball 8 times for 135 yards in the first half.
We have got to get a stop here. We're at 25 seconds to go. And off. Heller still going down inside the 20-yard line. Now we will see a first down.
34. That was Dykeman that time, John.
Yeah, you're right. Here we go, first down. Oh, nice defensive play.
Wonderful play.
Was that Cade Rux? What a great one-on-one tackle, and there are 3 seconds left here in the half. And Jefferson will take a timeout. Can we see that one again? That was just a beautiful defensive play.
Everything kind of just really got bunched up that time. There was a nice push from the defensive line that time, John.
Well, we got to stop him here. Again, you go down 1 score. Again, opportunities galore for the Spartans here.
Is that not amazing, though? In 3 plays, they went, about 70 yards?
Not really doing anything fancy. They did come out with a pass, and
I was wondering when they'd throw a pass.
All right, defense. What should be the final play of the first half?
You gonna lead the chant, John? Defense.
I don't hear
defense.
I don't hear the crowd.
Defense. Defense. Okay,
Second
I'll
down
stop.
and 15. Ball at the 25-yard line. Neitzel looking, gonna heave it up. Got a receiver. That's Dykeman, gonna be short of the end zone.
And that's gonna end the half, right?
Nice drive by Jefferson, but it's gonna come up short on the final play, and 1 half is in the books here from William J. Rice Field at Lloyd Schneider Stadium here on Friday night, October 1st, 2021. It's the Jefferson Eagles 21, the McFarland Spartans 14. We'll be back after halftime.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, we proudly present the McFarland High School Marching Band. Drum majors Natalie Branch and Claire Hovland. Is the band ready? Thank you, drum majors. Tonight on Homecoming 2021, the Spartan Band performs some of the best known TV show themes. Here is the theme from Pokemon. And now, here's the classic 1960s Batman TV theme. At this time, please stand and join in the singing of McFarland's Alma Mater. At this time, we proudly present the 2021 Homecoming Court. Elise Gillen and Ryan Vogel. Julia Spelling and Cole Weaver. Greta Blau and Damian Hahn. Avery Pennekamp and Connor Puzzle. Maddie Fortune and Zach Nichols. To crown this year's Homecoming King and Queen, we would like to present our senior class president, Hannah Rounds, and vice president, Chloe Gex. The 2021 Homecoming King and Queen are Connor Puzzle and Avery Pennekamp.
John Wells, Bill Cather back here after an entertaining and lengthy halftime here on Homecoming 2021 here in McFarland. 21-14 the score, Jefferson Eagles on top. Big shout out to Andy Vogel over in Jefferson, former Eagles star, watching tonight. Yeah, we're not going to fool the Eagles. They're just going to go right down on that one after what happened earlier. And
Right.
well, Bill, here we go. 3 possessions in the first half for the Eagles. Well, 4, correct that.
Yep.
3 scores, but they came pretty darn close on the last one.
Yeah, they did, being stopped at about the 3-yard line there at the end. So
Now it's going to be 1st and 10 for Jefferson. We have got to get a stop here on their first possession, trailing by 7 in a, well, it was moving along pretty quickly, Bill, but it had to be about a 30-minute
halftime. Yeah, well, at homecoming, you kind of expect that stuff, John, you know, the kids. And since we didn't have a homecoming last year, this is pretty special.
And I think the dance is tomorrow right here on the field. There's Heller, picks and chooses out over the 40. He'll go down at the 41-yard line.
He's busted that same play for 2 touchdowns previously.
Is he over 150 for the game here?
Let's see, John, that was what, about a 6-yard run? Right now he has 10 carries for 137 yards.
That's a good
That's
average.
A pretty full game, huh? Yep.
Yes, it is.
13.7 for all of you mathematicians out there.
They had a math test today for the kids at school. It went well, I'm happy to say.
Good. I'm sure all the kids listening to this will be happy that you mentioned that.
Here's
Gatto.
the pitch. Gatto, first down over the 45 out to the 46-yard line. Yeah, the other day I told the kids I was going to use the word dodecagon in my broadcast last night, and I never did because that was one of our trivia questions. How many sides does a dodecagon have? We're going to put that one out, see if any of our listeners know tonight. Dodecagon. Of course, a decagon we might know, but
I'm going to stall so I can quick look it up on my phone, John, so I don't embarrass myself here, huh? You know, John, with you, I never know quite what's coming next, huh?
It's a legitimate number. It's not like an unusual.
It isn't.
Hey, penalty against the Eagles. Hey, we haven't had a lot of penalties.
Okay. And this would be 5th grade math. A dodecagon has to be Did I say it right? I know I can't spell it, and I'm an English teacher, right? Dodecagon.
Decagon.
Oh, I would call
I
it
might even be
dodecadum
pronouncing. I'll
in
probably
my case.
Second
All right.
and 15 for the Jefferson Eagles. Heller gets outside, got room over the 40, 45, and he'll get the first down, dragged down at the 48-yard line. That'll move the sticks again. Heller with some impressive yardage tonight.
You know, another thing that's really good about Jefferson, they really have well coached the back that doesn't get the ball to pretend that he does have it. And I mean, just look at this. I mean, the kid Gatto coming around the other side of the end pretending that he had the ball. I mean, they basically acted out really well. Well-coached team.
Ball at the 46-yard line of the Eagles. And, boy, I got fooled on that one. Yeah, they
that was the third option, and I didn't pick that up. It was number 32, Patrick Rogers.
He's going to pick up 6, so 2nd down and 4.
His second carry of the game, John, for 14 yards.
Alan Nordhaus concurs with me. He announced 2nd and 4. So look at the size of that line, Bill. Like we said earlier.
Yep.
They're not padding any weight or height on these kids.
No.
They are legitimate.
This is
290-plus pounds over the ball.
And that's shoulder to shoulder, John.
Pitch back. Thought we had him. Still goes. Going to be very close to the first down. But check out those legs. Those legs just keep turning.
That's Gatto.
That was actually.
Or no.
Number 7.
That was Neitzel.
Well, fooled us again.
That was Neitzel.
Yeah, it doesn't take much to fool us. We're old. We don't see as well. I mean, it's. But we're looking at the monitor up here, and we still get fooled. So.
Right.
First and 10, either way. Ball's going to be at the 44-yard line of the Spartans. And
John,
again,
I prefer not to use the term old. I prefer to use the term we're experienced. Or
Vintage.
more experienced. Okay?
vintage was the word of the
Vintage.
week. We are vintage. Comes Heller, tripped up. That was chased there. Cade Rux.
Yep, nice.
Hey, one of my former 5th graders trips him up. Cade's made some nice defensive plays out there.
Okay, John, tell me a story about Kate on the playground.
Yeah, just a good kid. Good kid. They grow up so fast. That was 6 years ago. Of course, when you've done it
6
as
years
long as
ago?
I have, they all blend in. Saw a kid the other day. I said, "What are you now, a sophomore?" And they're going, "I'm a junior in college." It's like,
Well,
oh,
John,
the years slip by.
My first year of kids are now 65 years old.
Straight ahead inside the 40-yard line. That's Gatto.
And I'd like to say I'm making that number up, but I'm not.
Haven't called Miller Rader's name. Miller out there, the Miller man.
Yep, Miller Raider with those penalty flag shoes, right, John?
Used to be a stadium in Milwaukee named after Miller.
Yep.
Miller Park. Hey, 3rd down and 5.
I know you people are enjoying this broadcast. It's more than bring a few extra added things to it here.
Oh, fumble. Oh, they're still going to get some yards, but look at that. Paul Morris
All
pushes
right.
him back.
Big stop, John.
Well, Bill, this might be the first time Jefferson's been in a 4th down situation
Yep,
in the
could
game.
be. And my bet's going to be they are not going to punt the ball, John.
12 sides. Somebody got it. 12 sides. I've got one of these 12-side die that you can roll. It's kind of a neat thing for a math activity. Nice job on the replay there by
John,
our top-notch
that's my
camera work.
future mother-in-law's comment there, John.
Oh, nice.
Yes,
Very
it
nice.
is. Thanks, Peggy.
4th down. Come on, Spartan defense. Neitzel will look to the sidelines.
Oh, there's Heller.
Oh, he's going to be
Stopped him
short.
short.
Spartans stop. 2 possessions in a row. We shut down the Eagles. Ah, what a momentum builder here in the second half.
Boy, we got John Wells all pumped up here in the
Oh.
booth, people. I wish you could see him right now.
Hey, people liked that call last
John.
week at the end of the
Yeah.
game.
John, you
With
just showed off
Evansville.
your 1-inch vertical
Hey.
on that right there. That was
I'm
that was
excited.
amazing to see. I didn't know you
Crowd,
could
the
get that
crowd,
high.
they're clapping, they're responding
Yep.
here. This is great.
Well, you could lean out the window and lead them too, John.
This is after a full day of teaching.
Yep. I guess I'd be a
Love
little giddy too.
Here we go.
Oh, nice
A
block.
little bit of running room, cuts it up over the 40, out to the 44-yard line.
Zadra, nice run.
TZ, Travis Zadra, former student of Mrs. Lackey. It just seems like the other day these kids were in 5th grade. 7-yard gain for Travis, 2nd down and 3.
His 7th carry for 23 yards.
Keep that ball moving down the field here. Kennedy going to air it out. Oh, he's got a receiver. He's got Gillen.
Gillen.
He's got it. 15, 10, 5.
Oh,
Pylon
Did he get in?
touchdown. 57
again,
yards.
the bomb. Kaboom!
Oh.
Hit and pay dirt. Whoa, Nelly! Boy, that was a beautifully thrown ball. And did Gillen ever adjust to that? Nice. I love the way Cooper Kennedy did it. Threw it up, let Gillen adjust to it. Focused, looked it in, and then a beautiful run to the end zone.
Cooper Kennedy to Dayton Gillen. I believe that's another former Mrs. Lackey student and a former student of mine, Dayton Gillen. Love it.
Big extra point.
Mason Folk, good snap, ball place, kick on the way, plenty of leg, plenty of distance. It's good. We're tied. 5:56 to go here. I tell you, Mason Folk, great leg out there from Mason.
How long was that, Jen?
5:56.
5:56.
That was a. And I didn't write down what time possession started there. So
No, but what was the yardage on that pass play?
57.
57-yard.
I think Alan Nordhaus said 56 and a half, but we're going to round it up to 57.
Okay. Another math problem here.
You're always a teacher here. That's the thing, you know.
It's Kennedy. Boy, I'll tell you, again, you get Dayton Gillen out in the open one-on-one, and I'll tell you, he is a tough kid.
Dayton is an outstanding athlete.
Yes, he is.
Good kid. I know we keep calling them kids here, but
yeah. Hey, maybe you can hear us in the booth. Now we got John Wells leading the fans, clapping in the stands now.
The Seven Nation Army there. Oh, we can't say that because that gets red flagged by YouTube.
Be careful, John. Yep.
Drives back, ball drops.
This is
Don't
problems.
overrun.
Be careful.
Spins, down he goes.
Good coverage.
Probably going to mark this at about the 16-yard line.
Yep. Good coverage. Sometimes they say that's an issue when kickoff gets fumbled like that, as we saw. I saw in one game this year that happened and was returned for 99 yards.
Look at this replay. I mean, Folk puts it right there, darn near at the goal line.
Yep.
And
Bobbled
the return
by Gatto.
man brings it out, and that's Gatto.
Yep.
Hangs on to the ball, but good coverage by the Spartans.
Yep. Good team tackling.
Again, Mason Folk showing off those talents. Hasn't had to punt a lot tonight, but nice job on the kicks. Well, the Eagles will start. This is their second worst field position. They started on the 7 and then proceeded on that 93-yard drive earlier in the game. So now here they are, 90 yards away. Spartans have stopped them 2 possessions in a row. Let's see if we can keep it going. Pitch back, Heller got some room, still going. Drag down over the 15. Boy, I tell you what, Bill, you get a kid. What is that, 71 out there? Sam Unke? Was that
Sam
71?
Unke, 6'3", 253 sophomore.
I tell you what, I might be able to get a few yards
is
running
Brady,
behind him.
Well, John, I don't know about that. But.
Of course, I never played football until up to 8th grade, but nor have I coached it, so I don't want to sound like I know more than I do.
But you said you could run behind this line, John, so
well,
maybe
tell you what.
Ask the coach if he could hold him after the game for a couple minutes, and let's see you run a play.
Pitch back. That is number 10, Nate Mckenzie.
Yeah, new back.
First, and Nate came in.
His first carry.
I think he was their leading rusher coming in with.
Yeah, he was. Yep.
I'm just going to go from memory, but I think it
Nate
was
Mckenzie.
380 yards.
Yep,
was it not?
63 carries, 380 yards, and 5 touchdowns. His first carry of the evening.
Third down and a pair here with 4:35 to go in the third quarter. We are knotted up at 21. It's a great high school football game, and Bill, we've been blessed with those this
On a
year.
beautiful night, John. Yep.
So 3rd down and 2. Neitzel will bring the Eagles up to the line of scrimmage here with 4:20 to go in the third quarter.
It's either Gatto or Heller, I'll bet. No, Mckenzie.
Coming this way, Mckenzie going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage now. Inside
and look at the
20.
sportsmanship again.
They're going to force
3 Spartans helping Mckenzie to his feet. Love it, and I'll point it out every time.
They're going to force the Eagles into an apparent punt, and this is the 3rd possession in a row the defense has the answer for.
Might have made a little adjustment there, John. Doing a nice job.
And let's see who will be back to kick for the Eagles. He's back at his 5-yard line. Spartan return man right about
the punter is
midfield.
Joel Martin, averaging 34.2 yards a kick.
He's the only player to catch a pass tonight for Jefferson. Of course, they've only thrown one. He's back at his 5.
Nice
snap is good. High kick, get out of the way, Spartans. Get out of the way, get out of the way. Ball's going to come out of bounds here at the 43 or 44. They are going to have, maybe it didn't come out, like a Bill Cather chip shot there.
An errant Bill Cather chip shot as of right now.
That ball at the 42, this is great field position for the Spartans with 3:14 to go in the third quarter, and their chance to take the first lead of the game.
What a great opportunity. Yep, you're right, Sean. Boy, and Spartans, what a victory this would be tonight to solidify their placement into the playoffs this year.
Yeah, they came in 3-1, 3-3
overall
overall
in the conference.
After dropping their first three, and three pretty good teams.
Three very tough opponents, yep.
Well, 35, just shy of the 35. Yep. Boy, Chase just doesn't go down. It's that bull in the china shop there. And he'll pick up 5, so 2nd down and 5.
Unofficially, Cather stats 17 carries, 73 yards for Chase Quell.
Bill's got this whole computer system set up here. He's got multiple monitors and everything.
It's just, yep, I'm just a tech wizard right here.
We are as old school as it gets.
I'm doing things with pens and pencils here and paper, people.
Here's Kennedy, big rush, look out, gonna go down back at the 45-yard line. That's number 66. Boy, those boys are excited out there doing a little hula dance.
66, Brady Lehman, and 88,
Tyson
Tyler Flatt.
Tyler Flatt?
Yep.
I thought they were going to start dancing out there. They were so excited.
But isn't that great to see, John, the enthusiasm of high school athletics? And for some of these kids, they've only got a couple more games left to play football in their entire lives. So.
And the one sport where you rarely suit up after high school.
Yep, you're right. So, boy, I love the enthusiasm. I love the sportsmanship that's being shown by both teams here tonight also.
3rd down and 14.
Kudos to both teams and both coaches, as well as parents of these kids.
There's it out. That's going to be overthrown. O'Brien got tangled up a little bit on the sidelines, but no call. Had a lot of people come up at halftime, Bill, questioning that no interference call earlier, and I said, hey, when you watch the replay, it was bang, bang.
It was a perfect call. Yep, right. And that's the way I would answer it. I think that was the right call. No, I don't think. I know it was the right call.
So ball's going to be at the 45-yard line, and that means Mason Folk will come in.
Yep.
He'll be back inside his 45.
How unusual is this, John? 2 3-and-outs by both teams. First time we've seen that tonight.
Again, 3 stops in a row for the Spartans.
Yep.
Oh, beautiful kick. Mckenzie's going to let that go over his head. Look at that one.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness. Do you rarely see that? Where the return man picks up a ball that actually comes back.
You know, John, that was as weird as in bowling when a gutter ball is thrown and pops out of the gutter and you wind up with a strike, right?
Does it
I'm
count
saying that
as
for
a
the
strike?
benefit of 2 keglers that are sitting in our booth
no,
here
they're
tonight.
saying no.
So.
If it's in the gutter, it's a gutter. And
no, it can't pop out.
No.
Nope,
we have a college bowling
I'm getting
coach
corrected
up
here on the air.
us.
You are no longer invited back if you correct the host.
Well, the ball's going to be at the 20. Well, I don't know if I've seen that where the ball goes forward or comes backwards.
Well, that was hitting
We've seen it tonight.
60-degree wedge that you bring back.
Heller,
where's the ball?
Boy, I got fooled on that one. He's out over the 30. I'm watching Heller like he's going down the sideline. And
I thought he was throwing the ball. That was Rogers for his 3rd carry.
Patrick Rogers, 5'11", 176, and a senior.
Yeah.
Kudos to Jefferson, though. I mean, it's tough to follow that ball.
And I mean, we're sitting right here, too, with a monitor and as looking right on the field. And you can imagine how difficult that is for kids playing defense.
Well, the referee, if they blow that play dead.
Oh, you're right.
It's dead.
You can see where that could possibly happen very easily.
1st and 10 now for the Eagles. Ball at their 31-yard line.
Oh, nice pursuit.
Good pursuit. Who is there?
55.
At 55 or 66?
66 was that Stork?
Stork? Let's watch. First of all, 55 is out there and made the initial contact.
And it was Kyle Cuso
Austin
also.
Bindle.
And Kyle Cuso.
Nice job defensively. A loss of 3 for the Eagles.
A rare loss. Rare loss for Heller. 15 carries now. $164.
And Bill, this is going to be the last play of the 3rd quarter here, likely.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
There goes Heller on the outside. Nice one-on-one open field tackle there by Gillen. And clock will run out here in the third quarter. Going to be 3rd down and 5 when we come back, but 3 quarters in the books here. That was a quick one from William J. Rice Field at Lloyd Schneider Stadium. We are knotted up.
On homecoming, 2021 in McFarland. In that quarter, at the 5:56 mark, the only scoring play of that quarter, a 57-yard pass from Cooper Kennedy to Dayton Gillen. Extra point good by Folk, and that tied us where we presently are at 21-21. John, homecoming tribute here also to Badger Bill Garvey, who got this music program going and was a coach here, music band. I mean, you name it. This guy did everything for this community and sadly lost his life to cancer, a dear friend to so many of us and such an important person in this community that to pay tribute to him, I always sing the school song. So here we go, K-3 karaoke. Fight for our Spartans valiant, fight for our colors brilliant, fight, fight, McFarland High, don't let them buy you. Rah, 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 hail to our Spartans valiant, hail to our colors brilliant. Though odds be great or small, we're victors over all. God bless you, Garv. I know you're enjoying this, looking down from heaven. I always say you're gone, but you will never be forgotten, Garv. So from all of us, God bless you.
One of those things Bill took such great pride in, too, was that alumni band that always performed at homecoming games.
Oh, and a little behind the back fake.
Oh, wide open.
Uh-oh, careful.
35. Still going.
I'm going to say, is that Martin?
It is.
Yeah, it's Martin. And
out of the... I'm not going to say that's a trick play, but when you've thrown it twice. Well,
right.
Now they've thrown it more than twice now. I think that's a 3rd pass attempt. 30. Neitzel might not throw much, but when he does, it's money in the bank, and that's a big play to start the 4th quarter here as Jefferson will have it now inside the 30-yard line.
Martin's caught 2 passes tonight. First one was for 39 yards. This one for 44 yards.
That's a heck of an average.
Season, yeah, he's already caught 3 touchdown passes here, so very rarely, but effectively they use the pass. John.
Eagles on the move, 1st and 10. Fumble. I think Neitzel's on it.
Boy, he was on it, and then it looked like kind of got kicked a little bit, but wound up with it.
Loss of a yard, 2nd down and 11.
They've had a couple of bad exchanges here that have kind of stopped drives for them, John.
So loss of a yard. Ball will be at the 28.
See what happens if it just didn't. Yeah. Just did not come clean at all.
All right, defense.
It's going to be a run left. Be my guess.
Neitzel. Long count.
Dykeman
straight ahead. Down to the 25. Going to bring up a 3rd and long. And again, this is rare for Jefferson tonight to see them in a situation 3rd and long.
Yep.
Didn't even get a crowd response on that one. That was a nice
John,
play.
you know, at halftime I was looking out the window. These stands are almost full on this side. That is wonderful.
Just
kudos to the community here in McFarland for coming out and supporting the team. But again, that's Friday night under the lights. It should be that way in these smaller communities.
3rd down and 8 for the Jefferson Eagles. 4 down territory likely here. Neitzel's going to come back. Got a rush. Airs it out. Got a receiver.
A little short.
Incomplete. Couple of Spartans chasing there with the back to the ball. Put the hands up.
Tried to get that to Andrew G. Got two catches for 5 yards. So.
See if we can see a replay on this one. It's going to bring up 4th down and 8. And here we go. So Neitzel rolls out, rolls left, has to throw, and that one.
Yeah, it was underthrown.
Short. Boy, almost hit Kuso in the hands from behind, which he wouldn't have been able to see that anyway, but incomplete. Good coverage. 4th down and 8 for Jefferson.
Question is, will they throw here, John?
They have been fairly successful. They're going to throw. Neitzel, receiver, incomplete.
Oh, and dropped.
Oh, in and out of the hands
Heller.
of
Boy.
Heller.
I'll tell you, that was a beautiful throw. And Jesse Heller, you could see he was upset. He should have pulled that in. He knows he could have. Yep.
Spartans are going to take over. The ball will be at the McFarland 25-yard line. 9:30 to go here in the 4th quarter. This is a great game tonight. This is
a beautiful homecoming game, too, huh? You know, he probably got some alumni back for the game here tonight, John, and this is a treat.
So O'Brien will go in motion. Well, out over the line of scrimmage, gets a couple of yards, maybe just call it 1, so it's going to bring up 2nd down and 9 for McFarland. Again, it's Friday night, October 1st, 2021. We are having the privilege of bringing this game to you either live or in the archives.
Right, remember, it's YouTube McFarland Cable. You can view this game later tonight, tomorrow, next week, whatever.
Late defensive change here.
Too many men on the field? Or maybe not.
Kennedy's going to get rid of it incomplete. Nice coverage, but Jefferson had to do a late switch from the near side of the field to the far side of the field, but Kennedy was coming this way. So Bill, incomplete pass, stops the clock with 8:46.
It almost appeared with the kid running off the field that they had too many people on the field, but I guess not.
3rd down, 9 for the Spartans. 3 receivers to the right. That's the near side here at William J. Rice Field.
It's going to Gillen. Nope. Dyer.
Backwards pass. He drops it. That's a live ball.
That's a live ball is right.
Got to catch that ball. Oh. Fortunately, Dyer, quick reaction, picks it up.
Yep. I wonder if that was possibly going to be another potential double pass, John.
Now 4th down.
Boy, so both offenses, John, kind of sputtering here.
4th and 15. Now the ball builds back at the 20, so
need a big kick out of Folk here. And if there's somebody that can put the foot to it, my money would be on Mason.
He'll be inside his 10. Receiver deep for the Eagles, back inside his 35. Again, need a good snap. And it's a good snap. Ooh, this one's coming this way. This is
off the side of the foot.
Going to give Jefferson very good field position, likely inside the Spartan 40.
Wow. That's
I think they're going to mark it
37-yard line, John. That was a 17-yard punt.
And this is going to give the Eagles, you're going to have to ask your defense now to answer the call here.
That was pretty untimely. That's unfortunate because, boy, I'll tell you, Mason has punted the ball well, place kicked the ball well all season. So it was.
And Jefferson just salivating over there thinking, hey, we got the ball on the 37-yard line. We got 7 minutes and 46 seconds to go.
And they've got the offense that could run a lot of that time off and put points on the board.
Gatto pitch up the middle. Got room inside the 30, down near the 1st down marker. Boy, he just got the pitch, and he just waited for his line to open up those holes.
Gatto really does a nice job of waiting and seeing where the hole is and then accelerating through it. He's done a nice job all night.
9-yard gain.
Yep.
For Gatto. 7:15 now. Time
9
on the
carries
clock.
for 73 yards. on the evening for Gatto so far.
Let's go defense. Student section getting some cheers
Yep,
going
we
over
can
there.
hear them. Oh,
That
2 men in motion.
Yeah, that should be a penalty. Oh, nice open field tackle over
And
there.
what a mistake by Neitzel.
By Kuso.
That you got to just throw away broken play because now they'll take the play. I would think.
Ball's going to be at the 31, outside the 31. We'll see what McFarland does. That could have been a whole lot worse for Jefferson.
Yep.
So the penalty is declined. So again, 3rd down and 4, a long 4. For the Jefferson Eagles, again, 4 down territory here, not a question. Eagles quickly up to the line of scrimmage. Couple of mistakes here on the drive by Jefferson. Handoff straight ahead. He's going to get
Still
inside
going,
the
still
20.
going.
Still going.
Still going.
Look at that effort.
32, Patrick Rogers. He's coming up limping a little bit, but
big play for the Eagles.
again, that deception. Look at this. Nobody really kind of knew where it went. Boom, he was through and into the secondary quick.
Going to mark it at the 7, Bill. So 1st and goal, 6:26, time on the clock.
Oh, look at, he wants to get that too many men on the field penalty. I don't think they got it.
Straight
Oh,
ahead,
my goodness,
near
there's
the goal
Gatto.
line, into the
Touchdown
end zone,
for
touchdown. Gatto goes 7
7-yarder.
yards with 6:20 to go here in the 4th quarter. Eagles back on top now, 27-21.
That happened quick, didn't it, Jim?
Here's a look, just Gatto again, just
picking his way. He's a smart runner.
Eagles go up 6. Now, big extra point here.
Big extra point right
Not
here.
a lot of height on the extra points from Frank so far tonight. Snap is good, and again, that one's no
he
good.
missed it. Wow.
Aha!
John.
That ball goes wide, so no good. 27-21, Jefferson.
Time, John?
6:20.
All right, that was Gatto's 3rd score of the evening. He scored on a 4-yard run at 3:07 of the 1st quarter. He scored on a 53-yard run at 3:55 before halftime, and now a 7-yard run with 6:20 left in your ball game to give Jefferson a 6-point lead. So, well, I'll tell you, it's such a simple thing. Like, you think kicking extra points in that, and they can.
We saw it last
Such a
week
difference. You are correct.
when Evansville missed their extra point late, and
Right.
we wound up going OT. So it's 27 Jefferson, 21 McFarland here with 6:20 to go in regulation, with the Eagles set to kick off.
Yep. Well, I think we're in for an exciting finish, John.
And that will be Frank to kick off for Jefferson. Anything can happen here. A lot of time for the Spartans. Gonna kick it deep. A pitch, 20, 25. Look at this. Gets outside all the way to the 44-yard line.
Interesting, huh?
That was Dyer.
Boy, they want to go to him. He's made a couple. Well, he started off last week's game, John, with about a 45-yard return.
Now let's watch this one here.
And it looks like they intentionally kicked it away from him.
And we pitch it back. That's Zadra pitching it back to Dyer.
Yep.
43-yard line they're going to mark it at. Nice job.
Boy, that's a good start for the Spartans, John.
Now let's just get a nice drive and punch it in the end zone. Both teams with their full 3 timeouts remaining. A little bit of time here for the Spartans. Jefferson's going to take a timeout. Coach G saw something that didn't look quite right. And hey, just as we were saying, you got 3 timeouts left. They don't do you any good at the end of the game.
I'm going to jokingly say he called timeout because he saw me fumbling around through my multitude and piles of notes here trying to gather something and find something. And
it's that fan we have, the comfort zone fan up here tonight, because it is warm in the press box. And I know it's certainly warm outside, but it is just no breeze tonight. That flag is not moving at all. So, and I'm wearing the mask for the 15th straight hour today. So,
I got good old Tyler Weedle down there lending his
look at those
former
Eagles,
expertise.
all down on a knee over there. You love it. Just gotta love it. Again, got a group of students came over from Jefferson tonight.
And what I'm seeing is these kids are attentive to these coaches. There's nobody that's, you know.
It is, as we always say, an extension of the classroom.
Yep.
The challenge here when you're a coach is everybody can watch your classroom and judge you based on what they see, you know, in a game and not in the practices and things. But it is an extension of the classroom. We saw a lot of teaching in our volleyball game last night also.
Yep.
1st and 10. Some running room out to midfield. Going to pick up almost 7. Chase Quell piling up the yards here.
19 carries, 81 yards unofficially.
Good job, Chase. Ball right at midfield. 2nd down.
I think the Spartans just keep pounding on the ground here.
Well, going to get a first down near the 45. That'll move the sticks. 1st and 10 for the Spartans. Time on the clock, 5:35. Spartans trail by 6.
And if they can, they don't want to leave any time at all for Jefferson, John.
This is the possession they're going to have to score.
Yep.
Zadra, hang on to the ball, goes forward, spins, maybe 3. Clock rolling. Spartans with all 3 of their timeouts to go.
Don't appear to be in any real big hurry.
5 minutes on the clock here in regulation. A lot of time for the Spartans. 2nd down and 7, McFarland. Kennedy looking, airing it out. Got a receiver! He's got it!
Oh my goodness, what a great catch.
That's Cope inside the 15. They're going to mark it at the 11-yard line, so just outside the 10, so it'll be a 1st and 10.
Beautiful pitch and catch. What focus that time by
Look at that. Oh, wow. Nice play.
But again, what Cooper Kennedy did, he threw it up and let Culp adjust to it, knowing the defensive back was turned, and that's beautiful. That's the way that needs to be thrown on that ball. So, Spartans, wow. We've been down here before, Jen. This is where the game started out for them.
Timeout, McFarland. 4:22 to go here in regulation. Spartans use their first timeout of the second half.
Really want to make sure right now that everybody knows their assignments and there are no mistakes made down here, Jen.
A lot of time. You got to get, you can get a first down at about the 1-yard line. So it's 4 downs no matter what here when you're trailing by 6. Again, the Eagles up 27-21. Extra point failed, so it's a 6-point lead. And the Spartans with the ball 1st and 10 at the Jefferson 11-yard line.
I'll tell you, this is entertainment, John.
Key here is you want to score, and you'll take a score at any point, but more than likely, if you do score, you're going to give the ball back to Jefferson with some time.
I got to say, John, we just got a comment here. I just saw somebody said, I just moved in nearby and I could hear the cheering from my bedroom. So I had to see how they were doing, and let's go McFarland. So, okay, from here to your bedroom, I hope we get a touchdown here.
Ball at the 11-yard line.
And then you can hear more cheering.
1st and 10. Quell the lone back behind junior Cooper Kennedy. Quell.
On opening, okay.
Down to about the 7-yard line. So a gain of 4. We'll make it 2nd down and 6. 4 minutes. Time on the clock. 4 minutes.
And I got to say, the Spartans, this would probably be okay. Keep using the clock.
Gotta get the 6 here. They look over to the sidelines. Clock rolling. Straight ahead.
Didn't get much.
Now you're looking at a 3rd down situation. The ball's going to be just outside the 5-yard line with 3:30 on the clock.
Ooh, it's white knuckle time, John, huh?
Big play here.
Yep.
Spartans look to the sideline.
Again, you want the crowd to get pumped up, but I think doing the right thing, keep it quiet. So if there's an audible or something else, there's no mix-up. Uh-oh, that's nice move by Quell, but he only got like 1 yard. But
now
he avoided about a 3-yard loss on that play, John.
Now you need the timeout because you're looking at 4th down.
I think so.
You've got maybe not.
And
Zadra
Chase Quell coming
in.
out of the game.
We've got nobody lined up wide to the left. The ball's at the 3-yard line. Now we break someone left. Looks to the sidelines.
Got Zadra in the backfield.
Spartans have 2 timeouts remaining.
Where is Gillen?
This is the play of the game. They're going to let the time run down. I think they're going to take a timeout here. And they do with 2:20 to go in the 4th quarter here. Jefferson leads 27-21. The ball is at the 4-yard line.
Right.
And we need 3 for the 1st down, 4 for the touchdown.
Yep, so we will see. Will there be a little trickeration here, John?
Well,
I don't know, because it looked like Quell came out limping. You got Zadra, who's done a really nice job throughout this year. Tonight, Travis has been limited to 8 carries and 26 yards. Quell's been the workhorse tonight. 23 carries for 91 yards. But like I said, he came out and was limping a little bit, so I don't know if you want to put the ball in his hands.
Well, Bill, last week it came all down to this, and it was Evansville with the ball, same end of the field. Now, Spartans need 3, but will gladly take 4 here.
Okay, we do have Quell in the backfield.
Nothing less will do for us in this situation. So play of the game right here, 4th down for the Spartans.
Cooper Kennedy, bootleg.
Here we go, McFarland. Kennedy looking, airs it out in the corner.
Oh, so close.
Oh, my. Doesn't get any closer than that.
My goodness, because that ball went right up over the top of the defender. I thought he had it defended really well.
Here's the
thank
replay.
Goodness we get to see it on replay. Look how close this was. Oh, my goodness.
It doesn't get any closer than that.
And
what
that was Jesse
effort.
Heller, who's run the ball 16 times for 171 yards, who was defending on that play.
What an effort.
By both kids.
Now the Spartans with just 1 timeout left. You got to be going after the ball here.
And they have 1 timeout, correct, John?
Yep. Ball on the 4, 2:15 time on the clock.
Again, we really hope all of you people, no matter where you're viewing this game, have enjoyed this tonight as much as we have.
2 weeks
in a row.
This is
such a treat.
just...
Yep, such a treat for us to bring kids and high school sports to you.
So handoff straight ahead. Going to get out over the 10-yard line, so
Boy,
good
that
yardage.
was a nice, almost a 7-yard gain on first down, John, and McFarland just used their last timeout.
So 2:08 time on the clock. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 3. This is the final timeout for the Spartans.
Spartans can't be hanging your heads, boys. You got to just say, hey, we got to stop them or create a mistake right here, John. You almost got to put your helmet on the football, or you got to tackle that football and take a chance right here.
Boy, that pass play, it couldn't have been any
it couldn't.
closer.
John,
That would have been an outstanding catch, and it almost.
and what a treat to be able to see it in slow motion, too. I mean, again, our stellar crew here, Stephanie Miller, Andrew Day, Benny Becks, Patrick Hasty Tasty, and even showing up a little late tonight, Nick Boom Boom Boucher. I mean, it's just excellent. The graphics, the replays, everything. You know, we're just along for the ride, right, John? I mean,
And it's been a good one here.
yes, it has.
2nd down and 3. Got to hold them here. First down's going to
Yeah,
make it
first
awfully
down would be
tough
tough.
without any timeouts. So 2:08 time on the clock. Pitch back. Going to be stood up. Going to be close to the first
down.
Might be short. Nevertheless, the clock continues to move, and it's 3rd and 1.
Yep.
Jefferson in no hurry here.
I am going to call the fullback here, John.
First down, and the game
I think
is
you want to make it
over.
the simplest handoff that you can and just pound him straight ahead behind that huge line. I mean, just look at the size of
Again, the
that
Spartans
line.
have played so well.
They have, John. Yep. Again, for being kind of oversized.
It's been a really, really good high
Yep,
school
they've
football
risen to the
game here.
occasion here on homecoming night, and let's still see if they get rewarded.
Well, Jefferson, they know the importance of this play. They're going to take
Yep.
a timeout.
Jeepers, or maybe you'd even think about just a quarterback sneak with Neitzel running behind one of those big guards.
Minute 20.
Tell you what, kids on both sides tonight are going to they're going to sleep well tonight, John.
Yeah, leaving it all on the field, no
Yes,
question
they
about
have.
it.
This
And
has
that's how
been-
it should be.
Just a great football game, whether you have a special interest in this game or you just tuned in just to watch a high school football game tonight. You couldn't get anything much more entertaining than this. You might have had better announcers on a different channel, but a different game. John and I
we're
do our
loving
best
it.
to just keep the stats and everything else updated and throw some stories in here and there and have a little fun with the ball game too.
And we're pulling for the Spartans, but
Well,
again,
of
not
course, yeah. But I've recognized great sportsmanship on both teams.
here we
There
go,
goes
straight
Neitzel.
ahead.
He just, Neitzel
Gonna get
just
the first down.
hesitated, let the line move.
So 1:16 time on the clock.
Yep. And this is going to be 3 knees, John. I would think.
Barring some disaster for Jefferson where the ship sinks here, and
Yeah, and
more than likely
Spartans,
not, because this clock is running right now. So
Yeah. Spartans are going to be still 1 game short of the playoffs, John, and heading to Monroe next Friday night, which is no easy task with Monroe
no, Monroe undefeated.
undefeated. Yep.
Monroe looking forward or ahead to that Edgewood game, the final game of the season, where
Right.
they could be both undefeated. Timeout here by Jefferson with 41 seconds to go, just to
Okay. then
certainly explain the
Yes.
situation so the kids all know, hey,
Make
here's what
a
we got to
good
do.
exchange from center to quarterback.
Probably
and
just
kneel it.
be a knee.
Paul Ackley applauding the effort of his kids on the sideline there. Boy, they gave it their all, John. I mean, this is a tough Jefferson team to play against just because of this wing team offense and that. It creates headaches. I mean, you have to prepare so differently. You know, when you're facing this as compared to all the other wide open offenses and
Had a couple of opportunities
and that,
to score, and we weren't able to cash in.
including, like you said,
But again, the adjustments defensively here in the second half, stopping Jefferson on
right.
back-to-back
We used to think it
possessions.
was tight at the beginning of the game. Look at how tight this is.
And he'll just drop to a knee.
My goodness.
And he does. 40
And
seconds
you're going to see
on the
some great
clock.
handshakes. And look at this, boy. These teams and these kids, I think, the respect that they have to have for each other after this game tonight. I mean, and I think the homecoming fans here tonight were treated to a real wonderful game and a wonderful effort by the Spartans. And the emotion.
Now, sadly,
It
the
says
boys
it all right there, doesn't it?
boys deserve a little more applause for their
I would
for their
agree.
efforts. But
Yeah, come on, fans.
people more interested in getting out to their cars. These
Yeah,
kids
what's
did a
up
great
with that?
job
Oh
tonight.
my gosh.
This is a good Jefferson football team. They don't make many mistakes.
No.
And Spartans, again, going to just come up short here tonight, 27-21, in a great high school football game. Jefferson now, they go to 4-2, 3-2 in the conference, and the Spartans go to 3-4,
On the season.
which would be 3-2 in the conference, and they
Correct.
go.
Yep.
They go to Monroe next week, and that's not going to be an easy
And then
game.
they're
And then they'll come back with,
for senior night against the Crimson Tide of Alabama. No, the Crimson Tide of Edgerton.
and that'll do it again.
Yep.
It's going to take at least a win in your next 2 games for a playoff shot. And next year, the conference, I believe, is going to look a little different because Edgewood will not be in the conference. Potentially, they could win it this year and then leave.
Yes.
And I believe it's Delavan Darien that would be coming in next year. The Comets, we've played them in playoffs in the past, but very likely that could be how it looks next year because 6 home games this year is just unheard of.
Right.
And one of those had to have been changed, so the Spartans were able to pick up a 6th game. But next year, probably be 4 home games and 5 on the road. So, Bill, wrap it up here tonight.
All right, John, I'm going to start by a comment that I just saw come up on our screen. John Wells, you and your partner are doing a great, awesome, fantastic job on announcing the game, and 4 thumbs up. We thank you all very much, all of you that tuned in for tonight's game. Thank for those accolades and that. We greatly appreciate it. We do this voluntarily just because we love bringing special memories to kids as well as providing opportunities for those of you that can't get here to watch the game. So thanks a lot for everybody that commented tonight. So once again, tonight's final score, the Jefferson Eagles 27, your McFarland Spartans 21. On behalf of the McFarland Cable WMCF staff, Stephanie Miller, Andrew Day, Nick Boom Boom Boucher, BB Benny Becks, and Patrick Hasty, John Wells, our play-by-play announcer, and myself, Bill Cather, stats and commentary. We hope you've enjoyed tonight's telecast because it's our hope that we provided athletes with another special memory as well as provided an opportunity to view these athletes and their accomplishments for many of you who couldn't attend for a variety of reasons. So we thank you for your continued support as viewers. So signing off, I will say, God bless, stay healthy, stay safe, and good evening from McFarland, Wisconsin, USA.